Hey everybody and welcome to another Baro video. He's returned, he's on the Orcus relay on Pluto. Let's go check out what he's brought for us this time around. So we're going to start off with cosmetics. The new item this time around, the Kavat Sentinel Tail. It's kind of a cool looking thing. It's a bit big and it's a bit bulky for my liking, but it's actually not terrible looking. It's quite expensive though, 400 ducats, 250,000 credits. Not sure that I would, like, if I was low on ducats, I don't think I would have picked this up. However, I'm a collector, I need everything, so I'm going to pick it up because I hadn't actually bought it yet. The Forest armor is also background this time around. The Forest chest plate, shoulder plate, and leg plate are all here. The whole set, which is quite nice. I like the chest plates. I like the shoulder pads. Like, I can't remember if I liked them the first time around, but they've really grown on me. The only one I don't really like is the Forest leg plates. That sort of diamondy shape is, you know, it's obviously, it's Baro's thing, but it's not one that I particularly like. So, if I was going to pick any, personally, if I was going to pick anything up, it would be the chest plate and the shoulder plates, and I'd ignore the leg plates. But, you know, it's a whole armor set, so it is here. It might be worth picking up if you like it. It's free fashion frame. Well, I say free, it's, you know, you're going to pay ducats, but it is free fashion frame at the end of the day. So, it might be worth picking up if you like it. Talking of picking up if you like it, the Xiphos Prisma skin. I love this skin. Look at it. It's so pretty. Like, all the Prisma effects going on, and, like, the default color, it looks incredible. I love it. I don't know what color it is, but it looks amazing. 220 ducats, 400,000 credits. If you want a really cool looking skin for your ship, then there is one here this time around. I would absolutely recommend picking this up because it is incredible looking. We've also got the Nexus Gene Masking Kit, which has the fur pattern, which is one that I actually do use on my Kavats. It's a pretty cool looking pattern, plus it comes with a bunch of colours. Thankfully, unlike the Katir palette, it actually does come with the colours involved, white, blue, red and purple, so I don't have to try and describe them for you, which is always an interesting time. It's really cool looking. If you like Kavats, it might be worth picking it up. It's not too expensive either, 200 ducats, 300,000 credits, not that expensive really. I'd say it's worth picking it up if you like your Kavats. We've also got the Pyrosugatra. I'm not a fan of dangly things on my melee weapons, but these actually do look fairly cool. Little flaming bits of material underneath your melee weapons. It's not bad looking at all. Not my thing, but if you like your danglies, 100 ducats and 200,000 credits, not too expensive, so it might be worth picking it up. We've also got, there's a lot this time around, the Katir Solstice Sindana. This is still here. Still, my opinion is that I don't particularly like it. It's far too bulky for my liking. But if you like this design, then it's worth picking it up. Pedestal Prime. Pedestal Prime is back once again. And with the recently unlocked room on your orbiter, 1 million credits is going to pick you up a few of these. And you're going to be able to, you know, play fashion ship. It might be worth picking up a few of these. In fact, I'm going to pick up 10 right now. Nice 10 million credits gone. So I can carry on decorating my ships. Now I own 30 of them. Yeah, if you're up for decorating your ship, it might be worth picking up a few more of these, while it's actually here. We've also got the Katir Fireworks. Katir Fireworks are here again. I'm going to pick up a bunch of these because I haven't actually got any. Another 10 of those. Oh no, I had one. Now I've got 101. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. The thing that they explode into looks really cool, and you can see it on screen now. I mean, it's one of those things that is, you don't really need it, so if you're going to try and save on anything, it might be worth trying to save on this. The Katir Sentinel Mask is also here. I don't use it at all on my Sentinels. I'm not a big fan of how it looks. It's also very expensive, 500 ducats, 200,000 credits. I'd say, honestly, I would skip this personally. If you're a completionist, then it might be worth picking it up. But you know, if you're not really into the sort of fashion Sentinel, then it might be worth giving this one a miss. On to mods. Mods this time around, we've got a few returning items. Jolt, Voltaic Strike, High Voltage, and Shell Shock, the Electricity Dual Stat mods. Now, Jolt and Voltaic Strike are only able to be got through Baro, so it might be worth picking these two up while they're here. I use them very regularly. In fact, I use them on everything, especially like Voltaic Strike. Jolt is used on quite a few of the weapons. I used it on the Stubber that I did the review of recently. High voltage and shell shock you don't necessarily need to buy though. If you're trying to save some ducats, these things you can actually get them from the sabotage hive sabotage missions. So it might actually be worth just to do it there instead and actually farm them rather than buy them from Baro. But if you want to skip the grind, then you can always buy them here. What we got? We also have Falcon and Dragon mod packs. These things I am not going to recommend. I'm not going to recommend them at all. 5 packs of mods, 2 guaranteed rares, but those rares just don't. I don't know. They can be handspring, they could be intensify, they could be condition overload, but they could also be. They could be anything. This is like just gambling with your ducats. I think these mod packs are terrible. They're way overpriced for what you got. They're here, but I would steer well clear of these things. I really don't think they're worth it whatsoever. Back up to the top, we got 2 weapons back once again. The Prisma Tetra is here. Prisma Tetra is one that honestly isn't a fantastic weapon. It's not that good, to be honest, but I tell you what it is fun. And it has a really high rhythm disposition. So you can actually get some really good use out of it, especially if you get a really nice rhythm for it. Like I say, it's not that good, but it is fun. Mastery rank 4. If you want it just for mastery, then it is going to be 400 ducats. So it's not really, I mean, it's fairly expensive, but not too bad. Especially on the credits end, 50,000, it's not too bad at all. But like I say, it's a fun weapon. It might not be the best, but I actually had quite a bit of fun with it. I think my build is probably out of date for it now, so I'm going to have to do a review of that. I think next week is going to be my re-review of all the Baro weapons that are out of date right now, so this is going to be one of them. Along with the Prisma Angstrum, which I don't think I did a build on at all. I'm not a fan of the Prisma Angstrum, just because I don't really do the self-damage thing. I very much am always blowing myself up. Master rank 4, 475 ducats, 210,000 credits. It's expensive, and if you like blowing yourself up, then it might be worth, you know, it might be worth you picking this up. If I have done a video on this, I can't remember if I have or not. Build video will be in the description below. If I haven't, then I'll get one done during the next week. We also have the beacons. Beacons are back. So if you need your bits and pieces from Stalker, or the Gextroll 3, or Zanuka, so if you need the Brack, or the Detron, or anything else that these guys drop, then you can pick these up and then deploy them in the mission. I'm probably going to pick up a few of these while they're here, just to help out clanmates whenever they need something from here. Gextroll 3 you could probably avoid if you're going to be running the raid regularly, but, you know, it's just one of those things, really. See, I've already got 10 of the Zanuka Hunter ones from the last time it came around. And then finally for PC, we have the Affinity Booster, which I actually do need to buy some of. 3-day Affinity Booster, 450 ducats, 200,000 credits. It is very expensive, but, you know, if you don't have any Platinum, as you can see I have 12 right now, it might be worth picking up some of these if you're going to be, you know, farming over the weekend or something, or if you want to use whatever ducats you've got to make yourself stock up for the next month. It's completely up to you. So there's basically the entire PC rotation for now. Moving on to consoles. Consoles this time are almost exactly the same as PC, which honestly is pretty incredible. The only thing that seems to be missing though is the Kavat Sentinel Tail, which will more than likely be in the next rotation or two. Instead of that, you get a mod that is an absolute must buy, and that is Primed Fever Strike. I'm using this a lot on some of the really high status melee weapons, the ones that can sacrifice some status chance for damage, and few mods give as much raw damage as the Prime Fever Strike mod. It's not really that expensive to buy, 350 ducats, 200,000 credits. It's expensive to max for sure, but it is worth it. It is a must buy, so don't miss out on it. Thank you all so much for watching this Baro video. As I said, next week is going to be my re-review of all of the Baro weapons. Updating the builds, making sure they're all completely up to date. I've also got a Corinth video which is going to come out very soon. It might not be tonight, it might be tomorrow. However, as in tomorrow, as in Saturday. Depends on when you're watching this. If you're watching this on Saturday, it might already be out. So, for now though, many thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.